Welcome to It's Alive, where we talk about horror movies. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 movies you should watch this October. Now, I'm not going to be listing the obvious ones like Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6, the list goes on, alright?
What the hell? Oh my god, no way.
I'm not going to be listing those. I'm going to be listing some more unique ones that I think not a lot of you guys may have seen, or just some personal favorites of mine that I think everyone should at least see once, and I hope that you guys get at least one new watch out of these 5 movies. Let's start off the list with number 1, Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp is a fantastic slasher movie from the 80s, and it feels very unique. Yeah, it's a camp slasher, but it actually tries to develop its characters, and the ending, oh boy. The ending is horrifying, and it gave me chills down my spine the first time I saw it. I'm not going to spoil it at all, because it is something you do not want spoiled. The acting is typical 80s slasher acting for the most part, but it's not the worst. Like, it is better than some others. The effects are pretty nice, and the score, the music is also very good. It's definitely one that you should at least watch once, and it's my favorite 80s slasher that isn't part of, the big 4 franchises from the 80s. Next up, Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek is an Australian horror slasher from 2005. The movie is based on true events and real Australian serial killers such as Ivan Milat and many others. The first 40 minutes are there to kind of develop characters, and it does do it very, very well. It makes us like them, and once everything gets kicked into gear, we truly do feel horrible for these characters. There is also the 2013 sequel, and that is also fantastic and definitely more fun, but you have to watch the first one before that one. This movie's definitely for you if you like a bit of disturbing, but also dark, twisted humor. The killer cracks jokes, kind of like Chucky, how he cracks jokes and he has those one-liners. But this guy is much more sick and sadistic. So if that's for you, then you should definitely go check out Wolf Creek. Number 3, Chopping Mall. Chopping Mall is a really silly, fun slasher from the 80s that focuses on, killer robots. I know what you're saying. Oh, isn't that just Terminator? Not quite. You see, this is killer security robots for like a store, a big mall, hence the name. And these things don't give a shit. Admittedly, it's not for everyone, but if you do like your 80s slashers, then it's probably a must-watch, and you'll probably like it. It's got some pretty solid gore, a great soundtrack, and some pretty hilarious moments. Number 4, Terrifier. If you know me, you know I love Terrifier. I adore this movie. Terrifier is a 2016 slasher set on Halloween, so it's perfect. It's kind of a modern take on the 80s slasher style. It's not set in the 80s, but it very much feels like the movies from the 80s. It's really good. It's bloody as all hell, and Art the Clown is truly terrifying. The sequel comes out soon. It might be out by the time this video comes out. Yeah, I can't wait for it. Unfortunately, it's not getting a theatrical release in Australia from my knowledge, but I would definitely watch it once it comes to streaming and Blu-ray. I wouldn't say that it's good for starters. If you're a beginner horror fan and you're just looking for something easy to watch, I'd say go for Sleepaway Camp, Halloween, Friday, Chucky, Scream, all those kind of movies that are more tame, but also are some staples of horror. Number 5, this is my last one. We have Shaun of the Dead, directed by Simon Pegg. This movie is absolutely perfection. I have no issues with this movie at all. It perfectly uses horror and comedy together to make an amazing movie. All performances are great, and it's filled with some nice British humor, which is some of the best humor if you ask me. This is the movie that kicked off the Cornetto trilogy, which, if you didn't know, was a trilogy of movies that had Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as the main characters, but they never reprised the same characters. It was kind of a different story and different characters directors each movie. They were all directed by Edgar Wright, and they all featured like a different flavor of cornetto, which is a ice cream from England. They're also in Australia, and they absolutely slap. Honestly, all the movies in the trilogy are fantastic, so if you really want to, I would say watch all 3 of them. But for this, since it's October, it's spooky season, I'm gonna give you Shaun of the Dead. And yeah, no, definitely a must watch for everyone. It's a fantastic movie, and you should definitely watch it. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you did enjoy this video or this put a movie on your watch list, make sure to smash like. And also I would like to shout out xsikick, Jay, you know, good friend. By the time you're watching this, his return video should be out. I'm gonna link it down below. I need you guys to go blow that shit up. I need you guys to go like it, comment on it, promote it, everything, because biggest comeback in history, I'm telling you. Bigger comeback than Soulja Boy.
Oh my God!
This nigga sitting right here talk about
xsikick.
Bigger comeback than Eminem. Bigger comeback than It's Alive. Just go run up that shit. Go, you know, spread some love to my boy Jay. And if you haven't subscribed to him, then like you just should. Like, it's just, you're not gonna get anywhere in life if you haven't subscribed to him. He's an absolute legend, and you got to do it. So go do it, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.